what's the best moment of your career so far?
Probably getting promoted at Bournemouth. Even though I didn't play a massive part, it was still a great achievement, and it always kind of remember that. Yeah, so probably that.
Yeah, something that you'd like to be a part of again at
definitely.
other clubs.
Yeah, it's always. I felt it. I know what it feels like to do it. So yeah, hopefully we can do it again.
They're going well again, aren't they, Bournemouth?
Yeah,
incredible
really
achievement
well,
for the manager there.
Yeah, he's. I think he might be leaving soon rather than later. But yeah, no, they're doing really well. So.
Yeah. What would you say is the lowest moment so far?
Probably just turning pro at Bournemouth and then getting sent on loan to Eastbourne. Kind of a month or so after, so it was a bit of a high then a low. So, but in a way, it done me quite well, and I come back and done quite well there. So it wasn't such a bad thing in the end.
Yeah. What's the best goal of your career?
Best goal was probably one I scored against Bradford for Bournemouth. It was a left foot volley, but probably most memorable was my first goal on my debut for them. So it was nice to get one after the long way of getting to be a professional. So.
Who was that against?
It was Bristol Rovers in the Johnson Spate Trophy.
Right. That's the one that sticks in your memory the most because it was your
first goal. So.
Yeah. What's the best ground you played at?
Probably St Mary's this year. It was really nice there. And played at the City Ground when I was in non-league, Nottingham Forest, which obviously got a lot of history, so that was a big day. But probably St Mary's.
Yeah. Who was the Forest game? Was that a cup game?
It was a cup game for Yedding,
right.
FA Cup second round. We lost 5-0.
But good experience.
But good experience.
What would you say is the worst ground you played at?
Obviously, coming from non-league, I've played at a few bad ones. Probably in. Probably professionally, probably Accrington or Macclesfield. I could probably go deeper than that, go into non-league, but
a bit harsh on the little non-league clubs, isn't it?
Exactly.
Who's the best player in the world in your position at the moment, do you think?
Blimey. There's a few of them. I've always been a massive fan of Drogba. I know obviously he's not playing to his full potential in a minute, but someone I kind of admire. But then you've got to look at people, obviously Messi is a forward, so you've probably got to say Messi.
Yeah. Which team do you support as a boy?
Arsenal fan.
Is that because you're at roots in London, or you from London?
Yeah, I'm from London. Yeah, I'm from South London now. To be honest with you, I followed Ian Wright when he was at Palace, and I was a big fan then. And he moved to Arsenal, and I kind of followed him and never looked back since. So.
That probably answers my next question about who's your boyhood hero. Was it Ian Wright?
Yeah, Ian Wright.
Yeah, incredible record, didn't he?
Yeah, he was kind of everything I kind of wanted to be. He had that little bit of arrogance that I think a lot of people didn't like, but I quite like that in a player. It shows confidence. Obviously, coming out of non-league himself, he was one to look up to. So yeah, Ian Wright.
Yeah. Who's the biggest joker in the Cheltenham Town squad?
Got a couple to be fair. Probably Riley. Riley and Frankie, when they're together, are a bit of a combination. So yeah.
What sort of stuff do they get up to that you can say?
Just general stupidness every day, and put a smile on your face when you come to training, which ain't a bad thing. So yeah.
Right. Worst dressed at Cheltenham? Somebody's dominating this category at the moment. But
I've got to say Daniel Lloyd-Weston, the keeper. Yeah. So he's had a few bad days, and I think we've told him about it a few times.
Yeah. Were you involved in the mannequin incident?
Yeah, I think I was one of the ringleaders. So but yeah, hopefully he's learned his lesson now. So we're waiting for another team right out.
A few things away from football. What's your favourite holiday destination that you've been to?
Probably the Caribbean or Dubai. Obviously both really relaxing, and it's nice to get away with some sun.
Yeah. If you could drive any car, what would you pick?
I'd probably go for an Audi R8, something like that.
Yeah.
Might get there one day.
What's your favourite type of food?
Pretty traditional, really. Kind of steak and chips and stuff like that. Pie and mash being from London, that kind of thing. Not a great fan of kind of Indian, all that kind of food, but yeah, pretty traditional.
Right. Dream date, apart from your girlfriend or wife?
Where's this going to go?
I could give her a mention and.
I don't know. I'm not really up to date with it all nowadays. I've been married for the last
Only
2
eyes for
years.
one.
Yeah,
for
no,
one woman.
my missus.
Yeah. Right. Where is Cheltenham Town going to finish this season?
Hopefully in the playoffs. Obviously, if we can push on, you never know what's going to happen. But I think everyone's really pushing for the playoffs, and I don't see why we can't do that.
Yeah. You've got into the top 7 a few times, haven't you? And then you haven't quite been able to
Push
consolidate.
on.
But that's the key now, isn't it?
If you look at the table, it's so tight. I think we said before, if you win a couple, you're right up there. If you lose a couple, you drop down a few places. I think that's going to be the way it's going to be till mid-May. We just got to be a little bit more consistent than we have been, and as we said, there's no reason why we can't finish up in there with the teams we've played with. We're not really scared of anyone. We've given everyone a good game, and yeah, we can be right up there.
Yeah.